Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is brought to you by Genesis House and the Friends in Recovery community, a thriving network of individuals who are fighting back against the stigma of addiction and recovery. Join your hosts,
the Podfather, Jersey Ed,
Miss Meg,
as they break the silence and speak up about the real issues of addiction, treatment, and recovery. Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast, is available on Facebook, Podbean, iTunes, and YouTube, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, here are your Friends in Recovery.
Hey everybody, Jersey Ed here, Friends in Recovery Podcast.com, as the Podfather would say. I'm sitting here with Melissa Howard,
hey.
And she is kind of up here,
They brought me from behind the scenes.
We did. We brought her out in front of the camera. And
we really want to bring some important business to the table here. So everything that Ed has to say is great. But this is really, we're really here because we're so lucky that we have the folks at Genesis House behind us that believe in the mission of this project. Mm-hmm. And we're super excited because even if you love listening to Friends in Recovery podcast every week, you can even catch up with us at events across the country. Yeah.
And what are they, Melissa?
So we've got some community events, okay? So we've been doing these events in Voorhees, New Jersey, and Palm Springs, Florida, for a couple of years now.
Very successfully, too.
Yes. Yeah. So we have a whole bunch of people that come from all over to visit us every month, and we've got some new events coming. So coming in 2020, we've got... we're going to add an event here in Lowell, Massachusetts, so up in New England in Sweets territory.
Yeah.
And we're adding one in Newtown, Connecticut as well. Yeah. And our girl Stacy at Genesis House is going to lead those. Yes. And we're also bringing in Newtown Parent Connection as well. So they're going to collaborate with us too.
Yeah. Is that a parent support group?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a whole parent support and network. They do educational sessions and just really great support for the community up there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But we're also looking for more people to do this, right?
We are.
And they don't have to be alumni.
No, they don't at all. So if you're a listener of the podcast and you would love to have an event like this near you, give us a call, shoot us an email, a message, however you want to get in touch with us, and let's set it up.
Yeah. So it could be in
Texas,
Austin,
California,
Texas,
Idaho,
matter.
Wherever you are, let's get it on the map. You can also connect with us online. We've got a group that's called Friends in Recovery, a community of support, and that's growing too. So catch up with us there, and let's spread this around and make recovery a really fun thing.
Stay sober, everybody.
That concludes this episode of Friends in Recovery, the Addiction Recovery Podcast. Thanks to Genesis House for supporting those on the path to recovery and for keeping this valuable resource free for our Friends in Recovery community. Follow us on Facebook for past shows and updates. If you're interested in becoming a guest on the show, email us at help@friendsinrecoverypodcast.com. If you can't get enough of Mike the Podfather and Jersey Ed, you can catch them on Answering the Call, the First Responder podcast, available on Facebook, Podbean, iTunes, and YouTube.